I'm really excited about today. And there's this hill on the other side of the Ochill, so basically the north side of the Ochill. It's called Ben Shee. Now you would normally drive and park there, and it's about a 5 kilometre hike. I've never done it, but we're going to tackle it from the south side, obviously because we're in lockdown, not meant to be driving anywhere. So I'm going to be walking from the south side of the Ochills over to the north. And the reason why I want to get to Ben Shee, because always when I used to drive off the A9 and come through Glen Eagles, Glen Devon, there's this big prominent hill. And it looks like from the top of it, it's got these epic views straight down Glen Eagles and straight down Glen Devon the other way, running east. So I'm hoping there's going to be spectacular views. I know it's a similar popular hike because there's a big parking lot there, and you see it on Walk Highlands quite a bit mentioned. But as I say, there shouldn't be anyone there because you have to drive there to get there, unless there's people hiking it from the south, which I don't think there'll be too many. So that's the plan for today. I'll keep you updated on the trail. So I'm about 45 minutes now into the trek, all going well. I just wanted to chat to you guys about this section that's really close to the house. And I know a lot of you subscribe to my channel because you love hearing all my little stories, and especially ones about moss. I absolutely love moss. And there's a section about 250 to 400 meters away from my house, and where moss like sort of grows all over these stone walls. And the stone wall's probably about 500 meters long, but it's mostly all fallen down. There's nothing really around it, just trees, but a nice path that runs right alongside it. And yeah, it's such a special place. Sort of reminds me of Hobbiton. So when I walk past it, I always go back to those childhood memories of watching Lord of the Rings, the cartoon, or listening to the story tapes, or my older brother reading me out the books. But yeah, I thought I'd give you a moss fact. When I was in the Marines over in the Scandinavian countries, I think it was actually Sweden where I found this out. They used to get the moss in the summer, and they would use it in the log cabins to insulate. So they would actually put it in the log cabins that are already built into the ceiling, but new log cabins that were being built, they would use it between the logs as, not like a cement, but they would use it as an insulation, you know, just to cover up those gaps, and because moss lasts forever. So yeah, so that's an interesting fact for all those people that follow me for moss facts. Catch you shortly. So we are now nearly at the summit of White Wisp Hill. This sits at just over 600 meters. I had to sort of come off. As you can see, there's no path, because the path to get to that summit, you have to go up King's Seat, that was in the previous episode, and then come around, and we would have turned this whole hike into like 25 kilometers. So the quickest way for me was just to come back country and come up. Don't know if you can see over there, you might not be able to get the other camera and try and zoom in for you. That's Loch Leven over there, with Bishop Hill in the background. And Loch Leven's quite a cool place actually. I've been there hiking quite a lot, especially with the dogs. And there's a little island in the middle that you won't be able to see on this camera, but I'll try and show you on the other camera. And there's actually 3 cool facts about that island. The first one being Mary Queen of Scots was imprisoned there. and she did escape. I think it was just under a year or just over a year, but she had to stop being queen when she was in prison there. The second fact is that she lost twins. Apparently there she had a miscarriage, and they say it's pretty haunted there because you can go there and do tours, but yes, so apparently it's pretty haunted with the twins of Mary Queen of Scots from her miscarriage. And the third fact was how she escaped, which I think that's the coolest thing. So the first time she tried, she dressed up as a washwoman, I think, and then she got found because she had white clean hands. But then the second attempt, she had a helper come to shore, and they tied up all the guards' boats, or they pegged them down on the shore bar one. She basically got everyone drunk on the island and then left on that boat with a helper, and that was it, and she was off that island. But yeah, so that is Loch Leven, which is behind us. If I can think of any more facts, I shall let you know. After 3.5 hours hiking so far, we are now nearly there. I would say another 15-20 minutes, and there she is, Ben Shee. Can't wait now to get to the top there and see if we're actually going to get these views to Glen Eagles and down Glen Devon. I'm pretty sure we will. There's the Lower Glen Devon Reservoir. There's about 1, 2, 3, 4 reservoirs around here. We're going to be walking when we go home after Ben Shee. We're going a different route, so we are walking past one there, but they're basically all built around 100 years ago, and they were all for Dunfermline to supply the water from there, and now they're all used for fishing. So they've all got trout fish, wild trout, and another one near the one we're going to walk past has a brown trout that they put in there, and you just go and get your fishing license from the post office, I think it was, and get fishing. It's only fly fishing, I believe, and from land, from Glenkey Reservoir at least, you're only allowed to fly fish from the shore. Anyway, let's see what these views are like when we get to the top. So we're finally at the top of Ben Shee. Well, the top's just 20 metres that way. I came down from the top, it was a bit windy up there. Thought I could sit here, it wouldn't be as windy. But that's the Glen Eagles Glen. And this is Glen Devon, but you can't sort of see the Glen Devon one too well. You can see the Glen Eagles one perfectly though. It does look really cool, hey? Crossing over the River Devon. Pretty cool river. So I've only got about 3 miles left now till I get back to Dollar. Probably 3.2 miles to my house. It's just to the east of Dollar. But yeah, this is the beautiful route back that I have, straight through the glen, and I can either go down into Dollo at the top, or I might climb up to the forest and drop down that side where I do the mountain biking. It might save me a bit of time. I'll see how I feel when I get there, because there's a hefty little hill. But yeah, I thought before, just before I got to it 10 minutes ago, I saw an osprey, but I'm not sure. I'm 95% that I did see an osprey. They come here for the summer and they use all the reservoirs for their trout fishing, along with the fishermen. Anyway, hopefully you guys have enjoyed this episode. It's been a great adventure for me just to get out again during this lockdown. I hope you all stay safe, and I'll see you soon.